This new COVID relief bill will also include rental assistance and checks to help people pay their bills. But we also know that for many, the past year means more savings than ever. That includes people who are still working, but not spending as much because there wasn't anywhere to go. And now they're set up for another $1,400, and they may be looking at doing some more investing. Our next guest can help with that. Jim Sinegal is an investment analyst with Pittsburgh's Fragasso Advisors. Jim, thank you for taking some time tonight.
Thanks for having me.
So can you put into perspective for us who is saving right now and why?
Yeah, unfortunately, over the last year, we've really seen two different economies. There's the work from home economy, and then there's everyone else. So for a lot of people with white collar jobs that have been able to work from home in an office like I do, the people that are lucky enough to do that have really been able to save. It hasn't changed their life very much. On the other hand, for people that work in restaurants or for people that work in the entertainment industry, it has been a full-blown depression, the worst economy we've seen in decades. So, for those people that have been lucky enough to not be affected by COVID, they haven't been able to spend a lot of money. They have just as much money coming in, and they've managed to save a lot.
So if they are one of the lucky people that have been able to keep their job and they're thinking about investing, what should their first steps be?
Yeah, the first steps are to get a basic education and, of course, to open some sort of account. Now, whether you do that with a bank, whether you do it with a low-cost discount brokerage, or whether you do it with an advisory and planning firm like us, it's good to do a little research, know what you're getting into, and you do have to have some place to put that money.
Is there a formula for how much money you should sit on in savings and how much you should stash somewhere else?
Sure. Advisors and planners will generally tell you to have 3 to 6 months of expenses in savings. I think one of the things that COVID showed us is the economy can be really unpredictable. You can end up out of work through no fault of your own for 3, 6 months or more. It's good to have that much in savings. Then when you get beyond that, the rest of that money can be used for long-term investing.
Is $1,400 enough to start a portfolio? I think some people maybe think, oh, I don't have enough. I shouldn't even get into investing. I'm going paycheck to paycheck.
It is. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, it may be worthwhile to spend that on expenses. One of the things I didn't mention, paying down a credit card is one of the best investments you can make. You're getting a guaranteed return of 10 to 15%. That's better than what Bernie Madoff was promising. So that's really a great investment if you're able to pay down debt. Otherwise, investing has gotten so cheap in the last 10 or 20 years, it's definitely enough money to get started. You can have almost no cost trading right now. Expenses on things like index funds and ETFs are very low. It's really the cheapest time ever to get started investing.
Jim Sinegal from Fragasso Advisors. Jim, thank you for your insights tonight.
Thank you.